Let's look at the pi cycle top because the pi cycle top indicator, me and Ducey and Sufficient Enough are looking at it this morning in the OG chat. And oh my God, is there room to have activities here? It's insane to see how wide these two moving averages are, sitting at basically previous all-time highs. This is absolutely nuts. So we've seen a heavy resetting on RSI, plenty of room to run, a lot of outlook for kind of keeping you on the edge of your seat and wishing and hoping for Federal Reserve rate cuts for the rest of the year. I mean, I think there's like one rate cut that they're talking about, maybe two. Nothing close to the 4 rate cuts that everyone thought was going to happen previous to last week. The FOMC and the talk with Jerome Powell really kind of changed the tune of the idea that we're going to get Fed rate cuts. So seeing this market reset at levels that I'm seeing right now plays into why I'm actually, on top of the Bitcoin dominance and all that stuff. Let's go to the Bitcoin chart here. As I got some other folks' charts, some I disagree with, some I do, but the time frame is more so what I'm, concise on with TJ on that first quarter of 26. Just kind of getting edged and jackknifed around during this, the remainder of the year. I think we'll have good pump moments, then resets. But really just aiming at the front end of 2026. Now, to get to $175,000, Bitcoin needs to hit a $3.5 trillion market cap, which I actually feel like it is very doable. Now this $230,000 to $250,000 market cap requires Bitcoin to hit that $4.5 trillion market cap level.
Yeah.
And I think this instance comes in at about a $7 trillion aggregate market cap by my assumption. I'm thinking that Bitcoin dominance still remains at worst 50%. It's Bitcoin show. Bitcoin's probably going to hold half of the mind share this cycle, regardless of how well Ethereum and all this other stuff happened because of all the strategic state reserves, all of the nation state stuff going on. It's just Bitcoin has more adoption than we've ever seen before in the history of crypto. Bitcoin will flip NVIDIA and Apple this cycle, if not next for sure.